Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. So, today I woke up and for whatever reason, don't know why, I was in a Christmassy mood, which is really unlike me. I do not like Christmas. I'm really not a Christmas type person. It involves being around a lot of people, and I'm not really a people person per se. Well, that's not true. It's not that I don't like people. I just like having my own space more, if that makes sense. But anyway, for whatever reason, I woke up and I wanted to decorate something with a holiday festive vibe. And so that's what happened. And I will be the first to admit that on this build, maybe I took it overboard a little bit. Maybe it might be a little too holiday-ish themed. But anyway, that's what we have. We have this to be fair, if you overlook the excessive amount of holiday cheer that this build has, it is kind of a cute build. It's different at least, and it'll definitely add a little bit of character to your Sims games. But this is an ice skating rink, and I've been wanting to do an ice skating rink for a long time because I finally just learned the little trick to making some of the outside things end up becoming inside things, and that made me really excited to bring our ice skating rinks that we have in The Sims into the inside world. So that's definitely what I wanted to do here. I wanted to make an indoor ice skating rink. We live in Huntsville, Alabama. There is an ice skating rink that my daughter and I sometimes go to, and she really likes it. So I kind of wanted to do that vibe. Now, to be fair, our ice skating rink isn't always decked out for Christmas like this, but it is what it is. Um, and like I said, just kind of overlooking the way, which we haven't got into too much of the Christmas decoration on this build yet, but when you overlook that, it's a cute little building. But it makes me think of this last Christmas that we had with my kids, and for that Christmas, we have a thing where we've been, for the past few Christmases, we've been leaving our kids notes from Santa Claus saying that since there have been so many. Oh, shout out to the Batu pack for that huge archway right there. I feel like the Batu pack gets a lot of down talk, which to be fair, the gameplay in it is kind of. But some of the build stuff is actually kind of cool. You have to use it in creative ways, but it's actually kind of cool. I use Batu in a lot of my builds. But anyway, I'm sorry, back to what I was talking about. For Christmas the past few years, my kids have been getting little notes from Santa Claus saying that because there have been so many good kids in the world this year, that there's just too many kids for him to possibly visit in one night. And since my kids were, really good, that Santa Claus will visit them early this year. Now, the reason why I do this is because I always wanted for my kid. You know how when you were a kid on Christmas morning, you'd wake up and, well, at least I would. You'd go open all your presents, and then the entire day was spent just playing with the presents, eating the chocolate. You might get a good dinner, but other than that, you just ate the stuff that was the candy that was in your stocking. It was just a whole fun day of just staying at home. And that was kind of what I really wanted for my kids, except my problem was everyone else between my side of the family and my husband's side of the family wanted to do stuff on Christmas Day. So we were constantly going places and traveling and doing stuff on Christmas Day, and it was ending up to where my kids weren't actually getting to play with any of the stuff they got on Christmas until like the next day, if they were lucky, if we didn't have someone else we had to go see. And it just became too much, and I was getting sad because I felt like they weren't getting the kind of Christmas experience I wanted them to have. So we just started celebrating it early. Sometimes it's a few days early, sometimes it's a weekend early, whatever ends up working into the schedule. But I will find a day And I will completely block that day off. That is their day. I don't care what else is going on, unless somebody is near death in the hospital. We're not doing anything with anyone on that day. That is their day to celebrate Christmas. I'm already having to reschedule it so they can, enjoy their Christmas. So they get that day. And I know that sounds really silly, and apparently there's a lot of opinions, a lot of very strong opinions about not celebrating Christmas on Christmas Day. But you know what? It's what works for us. I'm more concerned with the experience that my kids get than I am the day on the calendar that they get to do it on. So that's just what works for us. This past year they had kind of a smaller Christmas. I kind of feel like a lot of people had a smaller Christmas because of COVID this past year, and I hate saying that, but reality, I kind of feel like that's what happened. But it was the same for us, much smaller Christmas. But this is my build, my overly Christmas build. What I'm doing here is because sometimes, in order to make it a park, it will require you to have certain things, and maybe those certain things don't really fit in with the build. Like, I needed a chess table, which wasn't going to work. So I just built a 2-floor basement and popped it down, and it's technically on the lot. But this is my super, super holiday fest Christmassy ice skating rink. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you like this video, and you guys have a great day. Bye!